loved that the sun made it out this afternoon. Great holiday because it was cold, but we still had a break from the storms. I have to show you how people were celebrating over at Sugar House Park. Well, they were hitting the sled hill. I don't blame them. Not bad out there getting on the mountains no matter where you could. People were out and enjoying it. That video tells the story. Okay, final storm totals for our valleys and mountain valleys. Big numbers. This is since Thursday. Almost 2 feet in Wanship, Midway at 22 inches, backside of the Wasatch getting hit hard. So did Lake Town up near Bear Lake, 21 inches. Hiram close to a foot. Garland and Box Elder County, 10.9. Alpine, 8 inches. 7.7 on the Ogden Bench. Lehigh, Sandy, and even Hurricane at 1.8 inches. Now we know that the Salt Lake Valley got a little shadowed by the Oakers with that southwesterly flow, but we will take any moisture, and here's the reason why. You look at the snowpack numbers, showed this last Monday, and as a state, we were about 84% of average. Check us out today at 102% of average with very healthy percents in northern Utah. You head over to the eastern side of the state, not as healthy. And the further south you go, the numbers start to dwindle. We know south central and southwestern Utah could definitely benefit from a little bit of moisture. There's always room for growth, but this is the silver lining of the storms coming through. If you didn't have to shovel, that's a win. But on top of that, great news for our waterways. As we look at Sundance tonight, people were out there and enjoying, but cold temperatures have settled in. We know inbounds crews were working hard, but as Sarah showed us, the avalanche danger extremely high with an avalanche warning posted for all of our mountains throughout Utah until 6 a.m. tomorrow. Now we've got high danger out there throughout the state, which is not a surprise. We accumulated a lot of snow in a week's time, and that was on top of a rather shaky base. We're going to watch that avalanche danger because just because the storm's gone doesn't mean the threat is. Satellite radar quiet out there tonight with a few clouds. This is a touch of Arctic air, our northwest flow bringing it in. So that Arctic air really stayed east of the Rockies, but we get a little bit of it tonight as a cold front dragged it in from the north. High temperatures 36 in Salt Lake, stayed below freezing in Cache Valley, hit freezing in the basin, 47 in Blanding, 56 in St. George, central Utah, mix of 30s and 40s. But tonight it is cold, and our Futurecast wind chill shows you what to expect. This is the real feel, folks. By 11 p.m., single digits in Salt Lake and Provo. It will feel like minus 10 in Logan when we wrap this newscast. Look at that negative numbers over in Vernal, Teens, and Moab, and it will feel below freezing in St. George. As we head through the overnight, dangerous cold out there. You don't want skin exposed. This is one of those nights where it's going to feel like minus 13. Look at southwestern Wyoming. Brutal. Places like Milford, Cedar City, Enterprise, all falling into the teens and will feel that way through tonight. And as you look into tomorrow morning, it will still be a very frigid start to the day. Big picture here showing high pressure setting up for our Tuesday, but midweek moisture comes on back. There's an area of low pressure that will bring wet weather to the Beehive State. We calm for Thursday and Friday, but as we head into the weekend, we get another storm with a reinforcing shot coming through for the beginning of next week. Precipitation type's going to be tricky with these storms, but as we get through Futurecast, it shows quiet conditions tonight and through our Tuesday, just very, very frigid. That's the main weather headline. Here comes the moisture all the way down to Beaver County overnight into Wednesday morning. That's going to be mountain snow, and initially that could start out as snow, but as we make it through the day, it's going to be rain in some valleys, including towards Salt Lake. You see how that rain fills in. I would say areas north of Ogden to the state line will see snow because of the cold air and the inversion that will likely set up. But wet weather Wednesday into Thursday, this will be snow for the mountains. So this active pattern holds on. Looking at right now, probably about 6 to 12 more inches for the high country. We'll keep you posted, give you exact numbers as we head into tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be cold, freezing in Salt Lake, 20s up in Cache Valley, 40s on the eastern side of the state, and 51 in St. George. As we look at the Washington County 7-day, it does show a warming trend, which is lovely. We will see sunshine and mid-50s, closer to where we should be, but wet weather rolls in for the weekend. That's going to be rain in Washington County. As we look at the Wasatch Front, active pattern, which is good news. We don't want to see the inversion, which will be nice. We do see that wet weather middle of the week, and then as we head into the weekend, rain potential. We're going to watch that closely because what you don't want is rain on fresh snow, but the temperatures could be warm enough we see it in Park City. So we're going to keep our eye on that as we get through the next couple of days.
Okay, we know you will.
Yes.
Sundance coming up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right, latest.